We got a special playoff episode for you today. We'll be talking about the NBA playoffs. Thomas will be kicking that one off. Then I'll be talking about the NHL playoffs, who's in it. We're going to give in our predictions, and we'll see who's going to win it. So, do the analytics, and yeah. So this should be a good episode, playoff episode. Nothing can go wrong. Coming from you live on Long Island.
Woods, down home, country.
All right, Thomas, kicking it off with the NBA playoffs. Just tell us the teams and the series and the whatever the score.
All right. Okay. So thank you, Logan. We got an exciting time in the sports world between NBA and NHL, but we're going to kick it off with the NBA. Starting in the Eastern Conference, we have the 1 seed Cleveland taking on the 8 seed Miami. Cavs and Heat should be a good matchup. I think it is a good matchup.
Yeah.
And continuing on, we have the Indiana Pacers versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Good 4v5 matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we got the hometown boys, the New York Knicks, taking on the Detroit Pistons. Hope the Knicks can pull through there.
Oh, yeah.
And finally, what could stand in the Knicks' way is Boston versus Orlando. That, I think, is right now 2-0.
Well, that's a kill. I don't know. So, wait, the Celtics are playing Orlando?
Celtics are playing Orlando.
My God.
And now,
I have a question. I got a question.
What?
What is it?
So, didn't the Miami Heat and Cavaliers, weren't they LeBron's team?
Oh, yes, they're both LeBron's teams.
That's crazy.
That's a good connection there.
No, like,
All right.
damn.
And now for the Western Conference.
Oh, shit, yeah. Sorry, my bad, Tom.
Oklahoma City taking on the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas, I think they're going to lose AD at the end of Anthony Davis at the end of the season, too, so.
No,
It's gonna be
he
the
got
last.
traded, I think.
He already did? I have no clue.
Anthony Davis got traded, I think.
He's already... Well,
yeah,
Dallas...
it was...
No,
it
wait,
was-
Anthony
now.
Davis? What the hell?
Wait,
Nothing to play for now.
wait. So
Next,
wait, hold on, Billy. You don't know who Anthony Davis is?
I do, but like,
Oh,
I didn't know
okay.
he would get traded.
No,
I thought he was
no.
like a good
Oh,
player.
okay. No, you remember that whole thing John sent? So, like,
Yeah, I
I'm
think
assuming
so.
it's true, but yeah, Anthony Davis got traded, so Mavs got nothing going for them. At least not that I know of,
Mavs,
so-
this is just a game for pride. They're probably going to get swept by Oklahoma.
Yeah, probably.
Next is the 4v5. Denver versus the Clippers.
Yeah.
And Clippers, bro. I don't watch basketball that much. I see them as a shock in the playoffs.
Yeah, no, they're a decent team. I
Honestly,
think,
back
I think
to
they were
the
in the
East,
play-in
too.
tournament. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they were. No, wait, they weren't in the play-in tournament. Sorry.
Back
But-
to the East as well, though. But sorry to interrupt you,
No,
but
no,
the
no,
Pistons, bro, being back in the playoffs last season, I heard was horrible for them.
Yeah, no, it was not their best showing. Pistons got good talent. It's just, well, they made the playoffs. That's all that matters, but they're not going to go far.
Yeah.
Who do you think the best in the league is? Who do you think like the best in the
I
basketball
think
league is?
Cavaliers are, well,
I think either
standings
Cleveland or
wise.
Boston has a good shot of winning it.
Honestly, I would not mind Boston winning again. Like, I know I might piss off
No.
some Lakers fans, but, like, I just don't really.
I like Boston. They're cool.
And
So
speaking
cool.
of the Lakers, we now have the 3 versus 6. The Lakers are playing the Timberwolves.
Oh, my.
That's a good matchup.
Yeah, that's pretty all right.
I could see a Lakers sweep, but we'll get to the
Timberwolves
playoff.
aren't terrible, but, like, they can
Yeah,
definitely get a
I
fight.
could see a Lakers sweep though, but we'll
Series
get to the
tied, though,
playoffs.
So
It
you
is?
never know.
And final matchup in the West, we have Houston versus Golden State. Golden State's coming in as a 7 seed, even with Steph Curry.
Yeah,
So
really, that shocks me. So, no, I think Steph Curry could prevail though. Like he just.
And here are the scores around the playoffs. Right now, we have 2 games going on today. Right now, it is halftime in Boston. The Celtics lead the Magic 50-47 at half,
Okay.
and the Boston Celtics lead that series 1-0. At the moment, the Cavaliers lead the Heat 50-34 with 6 minutes and 4 seconds left in the second quarter, and Cleveland also leads that series 1-0.
By the way,
Tonight.
this is Eastern. Sorry to cut you off, Thomas, but this is Eastern time, 8:34 right now. So anything in advance, like, it's gonna change. But this is like current live shit. So, anyways, continue.
So if you're watching in California right now, it's wrong.
I don't think anyone's gonna do that.
Sticking to the Eastern Conference, tomorrow night at 7 p.m., you have the Knicks versus the Pistons in Detroit. That series is currently tied 1-1.
All right, so
And then,
let's do playoff
and then,
predictions. Oh, sorry. You know what? Yeah,
hold up.
continue.
And then to wrap off the Eastern Conference matchups, you have the Pacers and the Bucks Friday, April 25th at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Indiana leads that series 2-0. And now to the Western Conference. I know it's kind of a drag, but the Warriors play the Rockets tonight, Game 2 at 9:30, and the Warriors do lead that series 1-0.
Oh.
Next, we have tomorrow. It's the Thunder versus the Grizzlies at 9:30 p.m. And OKC leads that series 2-0.
Yeah, that might
We
be
have
sweet.
we have Nuggets versus Clippers tomorrow at 10 p.m. And that series is tied 1-1. And finally, everyone what they're waiting for, the LeBron game. Lakers Timberwolves Game 3 is Friday night at 9:30, and that series is also tied at 1. So right now, all these quarter series, it could be anyone's game. It's looking like a good playoff.
Except
In my
Grizzlies,
opinion,
so.
I feel like I always like the Nuggets for some reason. I don't know why. Like I
You're
feel
a
like they can go
cornball.
pretty far.
No, they definitely
I mean,
could.
it's a bandwagon team. I don't watch basketball.
Yeah. I mean,
Big bandwagon
Jokic
increase
should
after they
definitely
won.
take him.
After they won.
Yeah.
But
That's what's gonna happen when you win a championship.
so let's get down in business. So for the first round in the Western Conference, Thunder versus Grizzlies. Can we all agree that Thunder takes that?
Yeah, OKC probably
Yeah,
gonna
okay,
sweep.
yeah.
Maybe the Grizz get a game at home, but
Maybe.
it's not gonna look
It's
pretty.
unlikely though. Coming as the
Thunder
eighth seed too.
won the game by, I think that's 19 points in the game 2, and in game 1, wow, that's just Thunder had 131 points. Grizzlies had 80. That's just a blowout. That's
Yeah,
horrible. Not even the Cavs Heat was that bad.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like you're in the playoffs, but like, what do you got there? Like now it's time to like dial in. They just don't have the talent for that. Okay,
I think it's a good achievement that the Grizzlies are in the playoffs, being considered not one of the best teams possible in the West, but
pretty sure they got last seed.
that run, yeah, they're 8 seed. That run's going to end shortly, but that's a big accomplishment for Grizzly fans.
Yeah, I guess it's good enough for them. Game 2.
And we are.
Sorry. Game 2. This is actually a pretty fair one. I think Nuggets and Clippers, like it's more fair, but I think Nuggets still take that. So.
Yeah, I think Nuggets will take that in 6.
Yeah. No.
That's one of the series I could see stretch the distance to go to 7.
Lakers and.
And what I was saying when I cut you off is that the Miami Heat Cavaliers game has just entered halftime. The Cavaliers are in fact winning 68-51.
Okay. All right.
Who do you guys think's gonna make it to the final?
Final?
Probably.
I mean,
I don't know. We'll get to that, but
yeah.
So yeah, Nuggets and Clippers. I think Nuggets take that. Lakers and Timberwolves. Listen, I don't like the Lakers, but like they're gonna take that. There's really no question. I mean, Timberwolves could potentially make an upset.
Timberwolves had a strong game 1.
Yeah.
They went to the Lakers' house in game 1 and hung 117 on them.
Yeah,
Had a nice 22-point victory. So
you never. It's literally like it's so unpredictable sometimes. The same thing goes for hockey. Like it's anyone's game. So.
But a good thing for Minnesota, they go back to Minnesota with the series tied 1-1.
That's true. I mean, honestly, like I would love to see the Timberwolves win, but like I'm gonna take Lakers if I had to do a bracket. But
Lakers in what?
Against Timberwolves to go to
Lakers in what? Like what game? I say Lakers in 5.
6. No, we're not doing the Cornea meme.
We're not doing that. I say 7. I say Timberwolves stretch it.
Actually, that's more likely. I would say Game 7 too. I would agree with that. I don't
Here's what I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say Timberwolves in 7.
Oh,
I'm going to be upset.
I don't know. I think LeBron just has too. I mean, no, you gotta think though. they also have Doncic now. Like it's
Yeah, but
hard. It's
Luca's
gonna be
been.
hard.
I mean, not Luca hasn't. Anthony Reeves has been hit or miss every game.
Oh yeah, Reeves is
LeBron,
a hit or miss.
Luca's kind of been carrying. LeBron's been iffy. He's getting up there in age.
Yeah,
Like everyone in the NBA, all the NBA fans talk about this whole big three, like Timberwolves stand no chance, or the Lakers in fives meme, and you're gonna get annihilated with your quote quote big three on your home court to start the playoffs.
it's
That's just
not a good look.
yeah.
Still, Lakers. I know it's old, but Lakers definitely won that trade. But still, like if you have that much people on your you have three big people, what are you producing then?
Yeah.
what do you do?
You
Wait,
should
yeah,
produce this
Jimmy.
too.
Wait, Jimmy Butler's on the Lakers, right?
I think he's on Golden State.
Oh
I
no,
didn't
no,
really
yeah, he's on
keep up
Golden
with
State.
that
Oh
trade.
my God, sorry. Holy,
The Warriors actually in the play-in tournament.
yeah,
So that's a
The
shock.
Warriors good.
They
The
were
Warriors good.
like right now. The Golden State Warriors have
Oh, overall team is a little iffy. Like
yeah.
Curry
They
definitely
they've
carries
fallen
the
from
team.
grace like the Oilers have.
Yeah. But yeah, that's definitely gonna be a tough one. That's an unpredictable one. But then you have Rockets and Warriors. I think Warriors would take that one. I mean, Rockets are good, but like, I don't know. I don't think they have like the caliber to like bring to like. I mean, they might win, but then if they go against the Lakers or Timberwolves, I don't think they're gonna do as good. But Golden State is leading 1-0, so you don't know. Could change. Same with the Lakers and Timberwolves. They can change. But I think Warriors would take that in I'm gonna say 5. I'm gonna say 5. I can
Warriors
see them,
versus
I don't see them
Rockets.
sweeping, but like I can see them affording a loss.
I could see the Warriors beating the Rockets. I don't see it in 5.
I can see it in 5. Because listen, not that it's bad that Steph Curry's carrying, but I mean, I would I'm a fan. Like if I was a fan of the Warriors, I would not mind a guy carrying me. Like we're going to playoffs, like I'm fine. But like that's the thing.
I could see Warriors. I could just see it in 6 or 7.
Like
Rockets will put up
Thomas,
a good fight.
name like a really good player in Houston. Like
In
anyone
what?
that like is like world like league wide, like almost like not like Curry level, but like someone that like
I'm gonna stick to basketball. I'm gonna go with my Knicks. I'm gonna say Jalen Brunson
Thomas. Can you name someone on Houston?
on Houston.
Yeah, Thomas. That's
Arden's
what I
on
was asking
Philly
you.
now. Oh, I thought you just meant anyone.
Oh
in
no
the-
no
in
no
the
no!
league.
Oh okay. I was so confused. I'm like, what?
was
I
going with
just don't
Jalen
think
Brunson.
Houston they have like a good overall team, but
Yeah,
to
Houston knows how to play together.
to be a
but-
finals team, you have to have like someone on that level that just competes good, like Curry. Like this dude like drops 3. Like even if you're a lower seed, like fine, he's still gonna do good in the playoffs. And I
Yeah,
feel
like low key, I see Lakers in no, not Lakers. Warriors in 4.
yeah, I could see a sweep. It's unlikely I could see a sweep, but
Yeah,
I'm gonna be safe and go with 5. A sweep would have to
Yeah.
be like sweep is like
Yeah.
Thunder and Grizzlies. Like even if they lose a game, not surprise me. But
yeah.
yeah,
I think for sake of time, I think we could do 1 or 2 more game recaps. I say we go do Knicks Pistons. What do we think about that? Because
I
New
didn't
York
even
team.
watch the game. I see
Next.
if you got like predictions like yeah, I'll do predictions. Yeah, you guys want to make it fast? I'll keep it short and sweet. I think this might go to Game 7. Like I'll say Knicks, but I think it might go to Game 7.
I think if again, I know I brought him up earlier. Brunson keeps getting the ego mentality like he did in Game 2,
Yeah, no.
where he could have passed it. Someone else could have tried to drain a 3.
Yeah.
I think if the Knicks worked more together as a team, they would be able to win in 5. They would be up 2-0 in the series. But I don't really see that out of them at the moment. I still believe in my Knicks, but I'm also going to say this one stretches to 7. Detroit's going to put up a
Yeah.
good fight,
That's the
especially
thing.
if the
That's
Knicks
the thing.
cannot pull through the team.
It's hard, honestly, being a fan of a team and like you just gotta be non-biased as possible. Listen, I'm a Bulls fan. Like I've been through a lot with the stupid play ends. I'm sick of it. This is like the third year in a row we got eliminated by the Heat, and I'm done. But on the bright side, like we got some good talent on the rise, but this is about the playoffs, so I'm not gonna yap about that. But that's the thing. Like seeing your team, you gotta balance it out sometimes. Like you gotta be like, all right, well, I mean, I'm just surprised the Knicks are third seed. Like I would have thought that they would have been like fifth or sixth.
Weren't they really good last year?
They were pretty good. They were. I don't
They
think.
got outrun by injuries. Their season ended due to injuries last
Yeah.
year.
No, injuries plagued them. So what do you guys say for that Game 7, Billy? If you guys know.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be a close one.
Yeah, as seen right now, like we're not even just like predicting off nothing. We're predicting like you know what I'm saying. But
I like the Knicks. They're probably like I would because they're a New York team. I just like them.
all right, I'm gonna
Like
say sorry to cut you off. Like
Yeah.
what Thomas said for the sake of time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Celtics and Magic. Sweep Game 4, Celtics.
Celtic, yeah, that's probably
And
easy
they're
for
already
them.
leading 1-0, leading the
Say
game right
Orlando
now.
wins one at home, but Celtics in 5.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Orlando's going to take a home game.
Yeah,
Like,
Celtics.
I
Mine's in
think the
five.
Celtics might let them take a home game too.
Knicks in 5.
Here's what I think. I think that the Celtics, like most of these higher teams, they don't really go for the sweep because that means more rest. What some of them do, and I think it's the same with other sports, because
Yeah, no.
more rest isn't good for you. You would play some of the bench players that don't really get to play, get them some games, some playoff experience, and if you lose,
That
you lose,
would
but you got experience.
apply to
And
a
if you
younger
win,
team.
you have
I
a
feel
great
like.
bench.
That would definitely
Yeah.
apply to a younger team, but well, here's the thing.
The Celtics are a younger team, kind
If
of. They have a bunch of young players on the bench.
But like if the Knicks and the Pistons, like if you're like a rebuild team going to the playoffs somehow, then I could see that. You probably wouldn't have much cushion if you're a rebuild team. Well, not really a rebuild team, but
You'd probably be
came
the
off
8
the
seed if you
rebuild.
were a rebuild team. Like, I'm saying this as a 2 seed, that like where you're going to be sitting behind Jason Tatum all season, where you get to be in the starting 5, maybe standing
But-
alongside Tatum and get that experience.
Yeah, but think of it. Like if this Knicks and Pistons game goes to 2-2, why even like start your like? Well, probably they wouldn't even do that because, like it's like they just want to like win games. But also if they sweep them, they're guaranteed a spot, like no reverse sweep, and they get to rest even more, not even play. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
A rest day isn't that good though. That's
no,
what
like
I'm
if
trying
it goes
to say.
to,
Like,
if it goes to 2-2 though, they'll get more than the rest
Yeah.
day. They'll get probably even if it goes to 7, they'll get I believe like 4 days, something like that.
I don't know.
That's just like if I was GM or whatever, that's what I would do. But I that's just you're right though. Starting that experience, like if you're looking more into the future, I don't see the Celtics doing that though. But you might be right. I don't know what well, I'll watch if it's a sweep. I'll watch it. Game 4, I'll watch it. But yeah. We all good with that one?
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think we transition to hockey now.
Wait. We still got 2 more teams. This is gonna be like fast, but Cavaliers and Heat, easy sweep. Nothing to really talk about.
Yeah,
Cavaliers,
Cavs are going to
yeah.
sweep. OKC is going to sweep. Oh, Pacers, Bucks. Other 4-5.
Pacers Bucks. I'm gonna have to.
Pacers are up 2-0 in the series.
I could see Bucks pulling it off. Going to I don't know. I want to make it interesting. I'm gonna say, nah. I'm gonna see Pacers in 6. I can see Bucks like putting up a good fight, but nah. I don't.
I can agree with you there.
Being up 2-0.
I think that Milwaukee's going to take game 3, maybe 4, but I can see the Pacers in 5 or 6. I can see the Pacers in 5 or 6.
Yeah. Also, I just want to put it out there. We're not really basketball people, so if we say something that pisses you off, I'm sorry. I know a little bit. I'm just putting that out there because I don't want.
I know jack shit about.
I've been watching.
That's why.
sports
If
since
you notice,
probably
Billy's
December.
quiet. We're not excluding him.
I started watching since December, probably. I've done a little research.
Thomas is just like a sports nut. I started watching the beginning of the season, but like if I
have
say
no
some
idea.
stuff, yeah. I don't know how.
We say stuff we don't mean to like say to like PO anybody, but like
Yeah.
we are not the most educated on basketball, but
We're
it's a
just
big topic
teenagers
right now
trying
because
to like.
playoffs are around.
We're just
so.
teenagers trying to talk about sports, so cut us some slack. All right. But if you guys are ready, I'm
I'm
down
ready.
for hockey.
Let's go.
All right. Well, I got to
Can I say something first of all?
Yeah.
What's going on with the Devils?
Oh my goodness. That's.
We're gonna start off.
Well,
like
yeah.
this.
We'll definitely
All right.
talk about
Yeah.
that, but.
Let's talk about that. Let's bring up the
Here-
matchups first
here's
before we answer
what we got
that
going
question.
on. Round 1, we got. I'm not gonna go through the seeds. If you watch hockey, you'll know.
Go-
I feel like
let's go to the
hockey is more
Eastern
just.
Conference.
Yeah, you'll just whatever. Winnipeg up 2-0 against the Blues right now. Then on Dallas,
I'm rooting for them.
we got Dallas and Colorado tied 1-1.
That
That's
game's
gonna
at
be-
9:30 tonight.
Yeah,
That game's gonna be 7.
that's gonna be a good.
That's
game.
going to 6 for Dallas, I think.
So yeah, and then oh, we're still in the West. Sorry. We got Vegas and Minnesota tied 1-1, which
That's a good
that's
series.
gonna
I
be a
forgot.
good
I
one.
forgot about that game.
Then
Wow.
after that, we got the LA Kings and Edmonton Oilers. Kings leading that
That's
one
tonight at
1-0. So
Tonight at 10.
I really hope the
yeah, no,
Kings
I'm
can
watching
pull it
that
off
game.
and
I'm watching
win.
that game.
The Kings can beat the Oilers. That'd be an upset and a half.
That would be awesome. I'm not gonna lie. That'd
Then
be awesome.
in the Eastern Conference, we got Toronto up on Ottawa 2-0. Not really a surprise. Kind of a
Yeah, not a
surprise.
surprise. Not a
Uh,
surprise.
Not
Tampa Bay-
Toronto probably sweep.
Tampa Bay down 0-1, and the thing about this, they got blown out 6-2 to Florida. They're down
my
0-1.
mice too.
Yeah.
I was fortunate enough this year to go to Amaline Arena. The
Oh,
Lightning were good,
No, last year I
or
went.
however you say it. Amal, I don't know how you say it. Whatever. This season,
Yeah.
that I went to a Thursday night game versus the St. Louis Blues, not a division opponent. It was in mid-December. There was no looking at playoffs. Game was sold out. It just shows you how dedicated these Lightning fans are.
Well,
And if your team
you know,
is going to lay an egg against your state rivals in the playoffs on home ice,
yeah.
as a Lightning fan, I would be pretty annoyed. Like,
Well,
No, honestly,
you're
yeah,
on home ice,
Tampa,
you're expected to win. That's just horrible as Lightning.
Tampa Bay is like always sold out. Like
yeah. Well,
people sit outside and watch
Yeah.
the game. Like they have teams
Yeah, no.
put up and
They
like
have a bunch of
recent
big
success
TVs.
too. So winning back-to-back cups, it's a popular area in the states. It's not really a surprise.
It's a very
but-
nice area. It's on the Tampa Bay
Yeah.
River.
Yeah,
or the
like,
river that
why
oh,
goes-
that's
not?
amazing. Yeah, that's
Like
amazing.
it's a Friday night. Like you got nothing to do.
Yeah.
Why not go to a game? It's
Yeah, and you don't even have
Exactly.
to pay. You can just sit outside and watch it on TV.
Yeah,
Same
for
thing
free.
with New
And there's
York,
drinks and stuff to
New
do.
York
And
Rangers.
stuff. There's live music. It's great.
Same thing with New York
Yeah.
Rangers. Like New York City, one of the most popular tourist spots. Like of course they're
You
gonna go to
have
games.
Times Square's probably playing the game.
The thing
There's
that differs
TVs
with
outside the
Islanders,
garden.
like being on the Long Island. But sorry to cut you
I
off.
mean, UBS still has the park, but I don't really see anyone leaving during the
nah.
game.
Yeah, nah,
And
nobody's
Islanders
there.
being
honestly.
like a non-playoff team.
Mid-franchise, middle of the pack.
Yeah. They've always been mid, but we're gonna talk about something.
All right. Anyway,
later
sorry. I'm just
about-
gonna continue this. Washington
Yeah,
up
this-
1-0 on Montreal. No surprise there.
Washington right now leads that game 2-1 at the end of the second period.
Carolina's up 2-0 on the Devils right now.
I hope
Dude.
the Devils
I'd
can
say-
at least get one game, dude.
So yeah,
Like,
we'll
Billy
start with
asked
that
the
one.
question, what's happened to the Devils? I said we start there.
Yeah,
yeah,
Jack
Devils,
Hughes.
dude.
Jack Hughes, the heart of the team.
Yeah, that's
not there.
that's the only thing.
Yeah, shows.
And he's gone.
Yeah.
I 2-0
Shows.
against the Carolina. I
Is
thought they would put up
Hamilton
something.
is Hamilton back?
Dougie, yeah,
Dougie's
he's
there.
back.
Okay.
Still just like
He's
not
sure.
showing it though. I'm surprised. Like,
Yeah.
I know Hughes is out, and I know I'm not a Devils fan. I can't speak for Devils fan, but as a sports enthusiast, I know Nico Heischer, isn't the most, not the best person in this role, but
I'm sorry to
your
cut you off.
line mate Hughes, you're up. Yeah, sorry, yes, go Billy.
Sorry to cut you off, but he is a player that he needs a teammate for. He's
yeah,
not
that's
like the
probably
type
why.
of
That's probably it's
Yeah.
one of those chemistry things.
But I know
Yeah.
Heischer like that. You have Jesper Bratt. You have all these other players on the team. I don't know the Devils that well, but you
Yeah, but
have
they're just-
other good line mates. And I think he's the one who needs to step up in the Jack Hughes role, especially in the playoffs, and they just haven't done that yet. And
Like
it's
hockey is
really
just like
starting
the
to
type.
show.
Like hockey's just like the type of sport where you just need like a team. Like you need if that one player's
Oh
out,
yeah, no,
like your whole
definitely.
line is just messed up, and like you need like that player
It
for
could
your
go. It
like
goes for
Whatever.
every sport, but
yeah,
hockey
yeah, but like
especially, like line
yeah,
mate. Nah,
Yeah.
that's definitely a thing. Like
that sucks.
you might see soccer players running around carrying. Like you see Ronaldo, whatever. You put him on a shit team, he's still gonna carry the ball around.
Yeah,
Put that in hockey, it's not gonna happen. Perfect
yeah,
example. Not trying to like glaze, but Connor Bedard's a perfect example. Not a lot of support from the Blackhawks, and it shows. He's not. He's not. Well, he's doing well as an individual player,
He
but
only
like,
supports Teravainen, right?
um, well,
he
Terravine,
got
but like,
yeah.
that's a whole nother episode. I'm not gonna go into the Blackhawks. That's a rabbit hole. Just waiting. You know what I'm saying?
We'll
Yeah.
do NFL draft next week too, probably. So we don't have to
Probably.
go into the draft.
So yeah, we'll just keep on going Eastern. So Carolina Devils, that's just a disaster.
Yeah, it's
Washington,
terrible.
Montreal, anything you really say? Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
Everyone
want to
knew
see
this.
that.
I really want to see Capitals. Like honestly,
Yeah,
Yeah, Obi.
Ovi
Like I
deserves
said,
another
Obi.
cup.
like we said last week,
Yeah,
me and Billy were at the Obi goal game. Great
yeah, that was
atmosphere.
amazing.
I want to see Obi lift the cup because this is probably his last year. He has another contract year left.
Honest, yeah,
He has it
yeah,
all. I think he's done. I think
yeah.
he's
It
going to
sucks
retire.
because if Washington had better fans, I would really love them a lot more. The fan base is a little. They're not terrible,
Yeah,
but
I don't.
but
like
They're
the
Billy,
kind
one
of
thing I would
assholes.
want to
Billy's
see in that
brother over
series.
here. No, I'm fucking with you.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a bitch.
prime example. Prime example.
Son of a
But you know,
bitch.
Montreal barely got into the playoffs. I'm not even joking with you. I saw.
A freaking 8-legged race for the Eastern wildcard spot that no one wanted to take
Yeah,
until about
it's like it was a
just the
guaranteed first
second to
round
last.
exit.
Until about game 81, I think Montreal clinched.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all because of the Islanders. They made it all because of them.
Yeah.
So
Islanders started choking. It was like. Fuck.
yeah,
I mean, Columbus. I mean,
a little
Carolina
bit of
could have done more to
Columbus.
help Columbus,
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
Carolina lost to Montreal, then Columbus killed the Islanders. So
yeah.
Yeah.
think
I'm surprised
again
that
though,
Columbus didn't make it.
you can say that Columbus just lost one too many games. You could say that Montreal won one too many games, but it's the NHL 82 game season. You don't think that a game in week 4 or 5, like game 23, will matter come round game 81, 82.
Yeah. But Thomas, talking about the Lightning, their presence. Just imagine a playoff game in Montreal. What was the last time they're in the playoff? They just have not. Well, obviously they haven't won a cup
I
in a
think
while.
since they were in the cup in the 21 season when Lightning
21.
won their second cup in
I'm
a row.
not. Don't even talk about that. Don't please.
So yeah,
Like no.
they
like
just have
actually,
not-
like
they've just
the
not having.
Tampa.
Yeah,
Like
they just have not been finding a lot of playoff success. And I've been to a regular season game. It was like whatever, like a month ago against the Lightning. Sold out. The crowd. Listen, I got to give Canada some credit. Like I know there's a lot of stuff going on with like USA and Canada, like politics, but dude,
Football aside, just
I
sport.
give a lot of credit to like just like Canadian fans. Like I know it's like Canada, like hockey and like it's like best buds.
The
and stuff,
Canadians
but-
are their only team as well. That plays a major role.
Yeah, it's like dude, like the presence there is just insane. Like they're wild. They can be loud during a regular season.
have you
game,
seen?
like
Have you seen Winnipeg's fan? Have you seen the Winnipeg Jets stadium?
all
dude?
Canada fans
white-
are just wild.
Whiteout.
Oh, the
No,
whiteout,
whiteout.
yeah,
Dude,
yeah, that was
That shit is insane.
Dude.
That's
The problem is
I'd
though,
be
here's the
shaking.
problem with the playoffs. Like they're selling out games. Regular season, they can't fill seats.
for
Tickets are
Winnipeg.
too priced. Yeah, Winnipeg. Like
I don't-
Really?
they've had recent problems with selling seats with ticket
weird.
price. It's been known as the most
yeah.
expensive stadium in the NHL.
Yeah, I think
Like,
the stadium's like needs work, right?
it's in a crappy area. It's run down.
Nah, I can.
like-
yeah.
Is it old?
I don't think so.
I think it's just
Winnipeg's
bad.
still relatively new. 2011 is when they came onto the scene.
Oh,
for the
that's not
second
even.
time.
Yeah, like
I think most people's problem are the pricing. Like tickets
Yeah.
for a regular season game are.
Also, who wants to be in
Like, you know how
Winnipeg?
Rangers
Like,
tickets are expensive for a regular season game? It's probably something like that.
Winnipeg's just like it's an okay city, but like I heard the stadium was pretty butt though. But maybe they'll get more investment. Maybe I don't know, but they'll get more push towards like
Think
a new if
Governor.
they win
Yeah,
the cup, which I don't
they do
know.
win the cup. They have to.
They would probably have to. But all right.
Isn't their stadium like small?
I have no clue.
How
So
many decks?
yeah, I don't
I have
know
no.
if it's small or not. I'm not really good with stadium. Sorry, Billy, for cutting you off, but I just don't know right
I
now.
kind of am. I don't really know, but
So we didn't predict Carolina Devils. Honestly I think the Devils might get swept. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The way they've been
No,
playing,
Devils are gonna win. Devils are gonna bring the energy game 3. They're gonna win game
dude,
3.
they're
I'm
Carolina.
nothing
watching.
without Jack Hughes.
I'm
They're just
watching how they're
nothing.
playing. They're not playing
No,
good.
it's
Yeah.
terrible. They
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
also Carolina. I gotta give some credit. They've been playing good. I don't really like both fan
No,
bases, but like
Yeah.
you gotta give credit. The goalie.
I went to a Hurricanes game. I like their
Sorry,
fan
I'm
base. They're
drawing
actually
a
pretty
blank.
chill.
Yeah, they're all right.
I saw them like it was a game versus Ottawa. Like usually when you go to a game, you're an away fan. What do you expect? You expect to get cursed out, like
Not
people
really.
yell
I
at
mean,
you and
I can
stuff.
only you can only see that at like a New York
Rivalry
like
game.
yeah like
Well,
I
not
don't
really
you don't get
cursed
that
out. Like
anymore.
expect to get like jeered at and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you were
But
being an asshole, then probably. But
yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry to go
expect
back to
like jeered
this.
at.
I'm sorry to go back to this, but I just looked at the Jets thing, and like the first thing that comes up is like we need more bums in the seats.
yeah,
Like, and it's only a two. It only goes up to the 200s. Like I don't know.
yeah. But sorry, yeah. Thomas, you think Game 5 for the Devils?
I think one game 5 because Carolina they passed what 2 seasons they played the Islanders. Did they
Yeah.
win both of the next round games on home ice, or were they both at UBS? Pretty sure they won them on home ice. They won in 5. They won in 6, both on home ice. They're the type of team that I see that like wants to have the fans there when they make it to the next round, especially if you're going into a game 3-0. Like
Yeah.
you can take the foot off the pedal. Especially with a team like Jersey. Jersey's not gonna go 3-0 down and then do a reverse sweep. They're not.
Yeah.
They do not have it in them.
Never.
They are
never,
already dead.
Never want to. That's the thing, though. You never want to say that, though. Like they're not gonna listen with any team. That's how reverse sweeps happen. They get too comfortable behind the wheel. Before you know it, it's too. This comes from like a legit hockey player. Like it goes fast. I'm telling you. Like the momentum of the game. That's the thing with hockey. Like instead of soccer, where it takes a while to go down, you can score like 3 goals in like I'm not even joking, like 15 seconds. If you really like, that's how fast it is. It's insane.
No, I'm gonna be for real with you. If your defense is totally shit and your offense is like so bad, like it's just like it's all just like it's mental most of it. Because like
Oh yeah,
if your defense is
momentum's a real thing. It sounds crazy, but momentum's like a real thing. And
Yeah. With how
Um,
Carolina played though in game 2, they went down 1-0 and like that lasted for I think about what was it 3 minutes.
but didn't they
And
win
then
3-1?
all the momentum went through.
Yeah, that's
So I'm just saying, Carolina's a team where they can shift momentum at any point in the game.
don't mean to
Because
like
you have
please,
people,
but like,
Andre Sheznikov, Aho, Brett Burns, all these
Brett
people on
Burns
one line.
definitely. You need
You
a
get
veteran
one
like that.
burst of speed, bro. If you get one burst of speed past the defense, you're gonna need your goalie to lock in and make a fantastic
And
save.
who's New Jersey's Devils goalie? I don't think he's really
Markstrom.
Jacob
Markstrom's
Markstrom.
Very good.
Um,
He's a very good goaltender.
I don't think he's been doing too hot in the playoffs, though.
No, but he's also like the backbone for New Jersey.
Yeah,
Like honestly,
But
Jake
that's the
Allen.
thing. Like
Jake Allen's also
Jack
goalie
Hughes is
in Jersey.
Jack
Jake
Hughes is
Allen,
center.
really?
I think so. I think he's still there.
Isn't Jake Allen the backup?
I would think Allen's the backup. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah. So whatever you think, 5-0. I think sweet. Billy, what do you think for Devils and Carolina?
Devils. Probably game 5.
Devils win Game 5.
Yeah. No, not
Oh,
Devils win.
oh,
Can't
Carolina. I was like,
Canadian
that's not
Carolina.
possible.
Uh, I
I
know we already talked
that
about Caps Canadians, but I'm gonna go. Can I go back to that quickly? I didn't really get
Yeah.
like.
No,
There's
we're
this
about
young
we're about to get
goalie.
to that. So what's your prediction for that?
Oh, just before we get to prediction, I just want to say, with Caps Canadians, if the Canadians do end up going down 2-0, like I mean, Montembeault, he's been playing pretty well. He's only given up 5 goals this playoffs, but I think isn't that bad for an 8 seed goalie.
Well,
I want to
five,
see them. I know
for
he's a rookie,
playoff
but I want to see them
standards,
try to.
that's just bad.
I want to
Five
see them try to
goals.
cycle in Jakub Dobich.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Are you saying that he got let up 5 goals in his playoff career or this playoffs?
No, in this playoffs, he has 5 total goals against.
So wait. Oh yeah. So Montreal is down 5 goals.
Montreal, no,
Oh.
it's 2-1, and they lost the first game 3-2.
Oh. Wait, that would only
so
be
basically a
well,
rookie goaltender.
That's only
Basically,
3 goals then.
No, they lost 3-0 in the first 3-2. He gave up 3 in the first game, and right now they're down 2-1. So
Oh.
he's given
All
up
right.
5
So
so
I'm
far.
retarded. No, I was looking at Montreal score. Sorry. All right. Do not mind
But
me.
what I
I
want to
was
see,
retarded.
like, I get it, he's a rookie,
Yeah.
and
No.
this probably won't happen. I want to see what Jakub Dobich could do in the game, because when they called him up, he was a breakthrough player. I think he won 9 or 8 start. I think it was 8 or 9 or 10 starts in a row.
So, for that, I think, honestly, I think the home, like, I'm not really too, I mean, yeah, home, like, field advantage, like, it exists, like, because, like, you got your
yeah,
fans, but
it definitely
but
exists.
in
I
Montreal, they don't fuck around. So
yeah.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna go Washington in 5, and the only reason they win that game was because of the fans. So,
I'm
yeah,
also going to go Caps in 5.
yeah,
I'm gonna go Caps. I'm gonna go Caps in 6
yeah, I
because
could
I'm
see
just
that
trying.
happen.
Honestly, I'm just trying to be different.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
think we need to spend too much time on Leafs Senators. I think the Leafs are going to sweep.
Yeah, at
Yeah, I
least
How
can
much
see
you
not
want
that.
to?
sweep, not sweep. I think they're gonna go 5.
I'll agree with you on that sweep.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
Lakers in 5. Sorry.
But
Uh,
but but what I think that the true, like, how everyone knows, like, Toronto is, they went up 2-0 yesterday. Then they gave up 2 goals. They're lucky they won in overtime, but
Yeah.
giving up two
Oh yeah,
goals.
I saw it on TikTok.
I
Like,
get Ottawa's a good team, but, like, going up 2-0, being the 1 seed in your conference, I think President Trophy runners up. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure, but
yeah.
you give up 2 goals to the Sens, and now you're in a must-win playoff game that could shift momentum, that gets sent to overtime. And for Ottawa, I think that comeback, that shows fault in the Leafs defense. And if the Leafs make it through, I think they're going to have a really tough time with the winner of Panthers Lightning.
Okay. Yeah. Lightning's still like they're not the best team, but they're still a good team, and I would not count them out.
yeah,
Like they could.
yeah.
I think
Vasilevsky,
Leafs are
dude.
getting second rounded by whoever wins that, though.
Vasilevsky's still like a good team. I mean, sorry, not a
Yeah.
good team, but like a really good player.
Vasilevsky's
So.
defense
Goaltender.
was not with him in that first game, though.
Yeah. No, I was not with him at all. Speaking of Tampa Bay Lightning, honestly, Florida is just unstoppable at this point.
I said Panthers in 6.
Yeah, no Panthers in 6. Definitely gonna be a good game though, cause Florida State rivals, why not?
I'm gonna say Tampa in 6.
I could see Tampa coming back, but
I could too, but
it's unlikely to be honest. Like
Yeah.
if they play
the
like that,
defense figures it out. Yes, I
Yeah.
could see Tampa
like
coming
Hedman
in
needs
6
some
or
help,
7,
dude.
but
Hedman needs some help.
Yeah.
But
can't leave Vaz on his own.
yeah,
I just hate their coach John Cooper.
yeah. I think the Western Conference is more interesting. But
Yeah.
that's just my opinion.
Where should we start? Jets and Blues?
Yeah, Jets sweep. There's no wild
I
card
say
too.
Jets
Yeah.
in 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Blues barely
Like-
got in, and I'm not even being biased because I'm a Blackhawks fan, but Winnipeg just sweeps us. Like they're already up 2-0. It's
I want the Jets to win, dude. Like, actually, I want them to, like, go make it all the way. Like,
my personal poll. I'm going for Colorado only because of Brock Nelson. I just want to see him raise a cup.
yeah, I want to see either, I probably would like to see Dallas or Winnipeg make it all the way, but I want to see, like, probably both of them make it all. I don't really know, though. it's like
I'm
kind
gonna
of
be different.
debatable.
I have Stars in 7.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no. Stars. That's gonna be
I
Colorado in 7.
honestly
Stars
I
is a
gotta admit,
well-rounded team. I think they can hang in with Colorado. They hung in
They
with
could
Vegas
definitely
last
hang
year
in.
without all these
It'll go.
studs.
It'll definitely go to Game 7. I can see that.
I can't even choose. I love both of those teams. I can't even choose because
Think
like
of like skill though. Put your feelings aside. Like just like look at like you gotta be like
I
shit.
just don't even like. They're like the same skill
Is
mostly. Well,
Landeskog back? I know you played his
Yeah.
Landeskog is back. He's been practicing with the
Yeah.
team. He has not been playing on the ice.
Yeah. I mean
Wait,
maybe
what
they
was
could
he? The
pull.
AHL?
Yeah, no, he's in the AHL team.
Yeah. Why?
Cause he's been out for like 2 years I think or something like that.
Oh shit.
You know he's been out for like a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely watching that. Like Billy probably like honestly, if they
But yeah.
if Colorado goes to the Stanley Cup, I think Billy might. I mean, no, I think Dylan might actually go because you know he's a
Yo,
yeah
I'm
no
probably gonna like take Avalanche because I want to see Brock Nelson
yeah
win.
honestly
that'd be lucky. Like, because you'd probably get dragged along with Dylan. That'd be lucky for you
probably
if you get to
that
see
would
a
be
cup final.
expensive. Though, I don't know, but whatever.
Yeah, but who do you think you'd go? Because the closest team is the Devils, but they're not going to win. So the next closest realistic team is probably the Leafs. You have to fly to Toronto and buy a
Yeah,
Canadian
no, I'm not.
Stanley
My
Cup
mom.
ticket. So.
Well, I'd have to be free and also like
That would be
money.
mad. Just
And
that
it
would be
would
mad
be-
expensive.
I already went to Montreal and that was expensive enough for a regular season game. So I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
It was like $150 probably. I did a stadium research project
oh
on the
yeah,
Canadians on a game versus the Panthers, and it was 104 US dollars to sit in the like 400s in the back of the stadium.
yeah, no, it was crazy.
Ridiculous.
UBS was like
Again, it's a good
$5.
team, but
UBS like
yeah, if you know when to look for UBS,
Yeah,
you
no,
can get
it's
$10 tickets.
um
You probably get $30
UBS?
local.
It's
Yeah.
such a joke.
it's like pocket money. I'm
Such
like
a
I'm
joke.
not
It's not the
complaining
stadium's
though.
a joke.
Like,
It's the team's a joke.
it's a good night out though. Like if they win too, it's like
Yeah.
let's go.
It is. No, it's fun. It's
Yeah.
really fun.
Nah, we
Like,
got
I
You
it.
have
love the
ice skating
Islanders' energy.
park. There's stuff to do in this.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going. We keep getting off
Yeah,
topic. Let's
Vegas,
go
Golden
Oilers,
Knights,
Kings.
Minnesota.
Kings.
I'm taking
Please,
I'm
Kings.
taking Minnesota in Game 7. This is a
We're
really
on two
tight game.
games.
Oh.
I just want
Wait,
to
wait,
see. I
what?
want to see
Golden
Fleury.
Knights Wild.
I want to see Fleury raise another cup. I'm gonna be real. I just want to see him.
Oh wait, this is an old team.
What?
I'm gonna see. I also say Wild in
Oh
7.
my
I'm
god!
gonna
Wait,
agree with
Fleury
you.
was on the Knights, so
Oh yeah, that's true. Is
That's
Fleury
crazy.
starting
Old
now?
team. It'd be different if
yeah,
Fleury was
Fleury's
playing the
starting.
Penguins.
You know these games have been tight, so you just never know. It can go either way.
I think
I feel
that series is going back to Minnesota 1-1. I think the Wild pulled off in 7. Miraculous win and lockdown for the team. That would be a great accomplishment for.
You want to predict
Minnesota.
Kings Edmonton, and we'll see. Oh, predict debate who goes to the finals.
Yes, and then that'll be good for the
I'm
episode.
sorry if I'm gonna go off topic about Fleury, but like he's like everybody thought that he was gonna like go downhill when he got traded to Golden Knights.
No, he went
But, like,
uphill. Like
He went uphill.
Did
did
Like
you see the
he was,
Penguins now? Nothing. Like
yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
He took a little
yeah.
bump in the road when he went. No offense, Logan. He had a little bump in the road in Chicago. Didn't
No,
play
yeah,
that
I
much.
totally agree.
Nah,
with
he
you.
was terrible in Chicago.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
did
but
not
then he
do
went to
anything.
Minnesota. It's
Yeah.
the Fleur we've all imagined, but it's sad
Yeah.
to see him and Ovechkin leaving. Crosby's
Yeah.
gonna probably end up leaving
dude.
next season.
It's an end of
That
an
It's-
era.
sucks.
But I'm not
It's
trying
the
to
era's
praise,
over.
But
Clutterbuck retired officially this
no one gives a
afternoon.
shit about Clutterbuck. Even as an Islanders fan, no one gives a shit.
Nobody
about him.
cares. Nobody
like
cares.
There's
I
not
love
much he
Clutterbuck,
did. He was
but
just a hit leader.
I love
That was
Clutterbuck.
just
No, he
a
would-
hit leader.
Like if I ask like maybe like the Capitals fans like, oh, do you know who Cal Clutterbuck is? They're not gonna know. Like it's kind of just like only Islanders
he'll
fans
be a
know
good
about
reporter, but like still,
him. Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, sorry. As I was saying, end of an era. You got Ovechkin, Sidney Crosby gone, Patrick Kane too. Not even trying to glaze, but you know,
Yeah.
you got all of those guys. But
When is Patrick Kane retiring?
he's
when do you
gonna
think?
retire soon.
Next
Maybe
year, I
he's
think.
he's trying to get a playoff run with the Red Wings. Not gonna. It's most likely not gonna.
He's
happen.
gonna have to go somewhere else.
But so But think of it. I'm excited for future hockey. You know why? Again, not trying to glaze, but dude, the talent that's coming in, like Connor Bedard, Macklin Celebrini,
Celebrini,
like,
dude.
dude, this I'm excited. No, these you
Yeah.
think these are you would still technically call Celebrini a teenager, and this guy's like
Yeah.
dangling through guys that like twice his age. Like it's just like it
Yeah.
amazes me
No,
as a
it's like
hockey player.
these
too.
are basically like the future, like Canes and like Crosbys and stuff. This is
Yeah,
like
this is
future.
it's crazy.
The
Like,
Sharks
Just
and the Blackhawks are going to be nasty playoff rivals in
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
5
no, I
years.
can even
That's gonna
now
be a
just
nasty
debates
playoff
alone are
rival.
like about Connor Bedard and Celebrini. I don't even like want to imagine them in a playoff game. I would be happy. Oh my God,
Thomas
sorry,
and
voice
Thomas,
crack,
that is
but
actually like a
I'd be
like
happy.
like that's actually like a playoff thing that would happen because it's Chicago and California. So wait, that would probably would happen either first or second round.
I just got the first
Oh,
voice crack of the podcast. Let's go. Oh my. All
bro.
right. Anyways,
All right,
so
let's finish it off with Oilers Kings.
oh wait, we didn't do that. Oh yeah, no, we'll do that, and
Kings.
then we'll just give our opinion who's gonna win the cup realistically.
Kings.
Oh yeah, I would like
Kings.
Kings to win. Yeah, Kings probably in 6. That's gonna be a tough game, but 6. I'm gonna say.
Kings
I'm
in
going to say
5.
Oilers in 7.
Yeah, I could
Oh,
see that,
yeah,
but,
no, Kings in 6. Kings in 6. Yeah.
It would
I
definitely
say
be tough.
Oilers win tonight. I said they build up that momentum in Edmonton, but the Kings are going to try to hold on. I say Oilers in 7.
Yeah,
Mm.
It's
I
definitely a
know
tough game.
Stuart Skinner's not the goalie he used to be, but you
Yeah,
saw with
no,
still
you
good.
saw with game
No,
1 though.
I'm sorry,
he let
boy.
him.
He is. I
let in
watched the
enough.
game. He blew the entire
Really?
game for them. No, the
Yeah.
game-winning goal. Did they go to overtime or
No, it was regular. It was like 50
It was
something
it was
seconds, but it was a.
it was a fucking.
You can't
knuckle
really
puck.
blame Skinner on all of
Nah,
that.
5
It was
goals.
kind of a
There's no
breakaway,
excuse. There's
though.
no excuse.
But
I watched
I-
all the clips. I'm like, dude, this is not. He's not good. I hate to say.
I think though, I'm gonna defend him a little. I know as a goalie, it's kind of hard when you get left alone on a breakaway, but I gotta
that's just
defend him a
just
little. He needs some defense for it. It's just like Vasilevsky.
Yeah,
got
Edmonton
what?
does
He got
need
crossed up by Matthew Tkachuk.
Edmonton
Yeah,
does
no
need help
defense.
on defense, but Stuart Skinner's not a good goalie.
Well,
Definitely not a good recipe to have a bad
Yeah.
goalie and a bad defense. I'm not even trying to hate on Stuart
That's
Skinner.
terrible. That's
But-
awful.
But no, even if I was an Edmonton fan, I would be fucking pissed to have Stuart Skinner.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you have good defense, your goalie does not need to be a star.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like if
you can have
Listen,
you can
you
have
can
your
have-
average
Yeah.
middle of
Yeah,
the
you can
pack
have an
player like
average
Sam
goaltender.
Montembeau.
Yeah,
You could throw
you
Sam
can have-
Montembeau in that and put a defensive force of like
Like-
Victor Hedman and Cale Makar. You do not
Yeah.
need Montembeau to
Like-
be that good.
Martin Brodeur is an absolute legend. I'll give that to
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
But a big and people like to overlook it, and understandable, you're still a good goalie, but people like to overlook the fact that he had good defense. Like, the Devils were a good team. And
Yeah, that's
Those
like
were
the only
stacked in the
thing.
Brodeur.
Like-
In the Brodeur era, the Devils were stacked.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was still a good goalie, but the defense he had really helped him. Like, that's just like,
Yeah.
that's really like not a double whammy. That's like a blessing to have both of those. He was still a good goalie, but like, I'm not trying to take away from him. He was still
Like when like
a legend.
when Florida Panthers won the cup, Bobrovsky was like one of the best goaltenders in the whole league. Like
Yeah.
like you gotta like.
I think that
who-
season, I know Hellebuck is good. I think that season he got snubbed. Bobrovsky, he got snubbed for the Vezina.
Yeah.
Might have, yeah.
Last
Vasilevsky won
season.
that one. No,
This-
it was hard. It was
This
hard.
season, it's clear Hellebuck better win that. But
Yeah,
last
no,
season,
yeah.
Bobrovsky
He
should've
literally,
won the Vezina.
Winnipeg's the reason why they're that high in the division. But
Yeah.
all right. To
No,
oh,
I
wait,
got one more
sorry.
thing to say though.
Yeah.
I got one more thing to say. But in like when Avalanche when they were like won the cup in 2022, Darcy Kumper was their goaltender. He is
Yeah.
not like that good of a goaltender.
But you
Like,
had, yeah,
that shows you how good
He had
defense
good,
is.
they had good defense.
If
he
you
had
keep
good defense. Like
if you keep shots on Comfort down with your defenders, your centers, your wingers, if everyone does their job, shots stay down, less
Yeah.
saves for the average tendy to make, which also
Yeah.
gives you more pressure on counterattacks and stuff.
And he's an
So,
NHL goaltender. Like he
yeah.
can make like saves, like glove saves and all that stuff. So yeah, we can go to
But
final if you guys want.
all right, I'm just gonna make it quick. Um, I'm gonna say Florida. I hate to say I don't like to play. I like my beef with Seth Jones. That's another episode, but
Yeah.
um,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I don't. I just think they're gonna win it, and I think they'll go up against realistically probably Winnipeg. But I think they're gonna take that
Oof.
game in like 6. Probably it's gonna be a tight game. It's gonna be a tight game. Battle of the goalies right there. But
I'm going to get technical here, like how Logan did. I'm going to say Florida also wins the cup, but I say that they either go up against the Stars or the Oilers. Probably Dallas. I think Dallas can beat Winnipeg. Even Colorado could. I
Yeah.
think whoever wins the Stars Avalanche series will probably end up in the cup.
yeah,
But I'm going to say that the Florida Panthers will win the cup. Back-to-back champions.
That's the thing that's tough. You also have Washington, and
Yeah.
I really want to see
That's gonna be a
Washington.
comp.
yeah,
I really want to see Washington Avalanche.
my favorite.
That would
My
That
favorite.
would be
Yeah,
amazing.
exactly. No, that's exactly what I was gonna say. My preferred would be Washington versus Colorado. Probably
Yeah, I
There's
wanna
so
see that.
many.
It's not unlikely, but it would definitely be tough. But that's just mine.
Capitals-
My preferred and dream matchup, which will probably never happen. Washington versus Minnesota. You have a battle between Fleury and Ovi.
Oh yeah.
Like that would
Yeah. Oh yeah, that would be cool.
that'd be a great cup.
Wild's team
Yeah.
just in
But
general.
it will
it's
never
all
happen.
No.
but
But like, I wish. Can it even be? It can't even be Vegas Golden Knights and Washington in the final again, right? It can't.
It could.
How?
Good.
But they're in different
Wow,
brackets.
Yeah, Vegas keeps winning. Washington keeps winning. They meet in the cup.
Vegas.
Oh, that's true.
Vegas gonna have a road stop.
Imagine Vegas and
Vegas-
Washington in 2018 again. That whole thing.
Oh yeah.
That would be insane.
I wanted
I
Vegas
would
to
have-
win. They would have been the first
Yeah, me
expansion
too.
team
Yeah.
to win the cup.
Yeah, that was their first.
Yeah,
that was
that
an
was
expansion
a-
team. That was crazy.
God,
And that was with Fleury too.
yeah.
Has Vegas ever missed the playoffs since becoming an expansion
Yeah,
team?
they did. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Wait, that's actually a good question.
That would be
I
a
have no
cool
idea.
stat, like
Hold on.
being a new team and then you have
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'll research.
Yeah.
I'll look it up right now. Never mind, I can't look it up right now.
But yeah, Billy. So you're gonna go with realistically? Are you gonna go with
Realistically, Avalanche Capitals. That's what I
Probably.
want.
yeah?
Yeah, I want that to happen.
Oh, they
so
missed
bad.
in the 21-22 season. Yeah, I knew they missed one. I'm like, I think
Yeah, at least one.
yeah, but that would have been cool. But still, probably one of the most successful expansion teams so far.
Yeah.
And it's too early
Even
to
this year
say.
with losing Jonathan Marchessault, they're still a good team.
Yeah, like Jack Eichel's been amazing on that team from what I've seen. So
Yeah.
no complaints. If you're a Vegas fan, I'd
Sabres
be
fan.
happy.
You're a Sabres fan. I don't understand why you boo him when he went
Yeah,
to
that's retarded.
Buffalo.
Did he get traded or he's a free agent?
No, I think it was he left in free agency. I don't think Buffalo
So,
offered him a
I don't
contract.
know why would you.
Like-
That's the same. As a secondary Islanders fan, same thing with John Tavares. I know he said stuff, but
Fuck Tavares.
let's just.
I mean,
let's
Tavares-
fuck Lou instead. How about that? Like, I think we can
Yeah.
agree on that.
Here's the whole story behind Tavares. The original
we
GM.
can't, hold on. That's
Yeah,
another episode.
no,
That's another
no,
episode.
we are not.
That's a different day. That's
That
another
is
not-
a different day.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna crash out. I can't like.
We could do like
talk
a
about him.
sports scandal episode.
Probably.
We bring in
Well,
the
yeah, we'll do-
Athletics,
no,
we bring in
an
the
episode
Tavares
when-
trade.
When of players left their teams and teams betrayed their players. That's a definitely one.
That's a
That
good.
we-
That's a
yeah.
good one.
But,
Teams and owners and stuff. We can try to tie the Athletics into there.
definitely, because that guy's like a.
Lou is gone.
John
believe it.
Fisher.
Oh yeah, Islanders.
Lou,
fans happy.
I understand.
Lou's gone.
Stay happy. Lou Lamoriello will not be getting a new contract.
Rangers
this season.
head
I'm not
coach.
And
100%.
Yeah, there's a lot of moves going on right now. Rangers head coach
Yeah.
gone. I want to see how that plays out. You got
Imagine Peter Laviolette becomes our GM.
that would be
Damn.
pretty wow.
Damn. Damn.
That would be good, but I don't think he would do that.
Nah,
Yeah.
he
I
probably
think
wouldn't.
Yeah.
Tortorella becomes the coach of the Rangers. That's my opinion. John Tortorella takes the Ranger job.
We already
Now,
the coach of the Rangers. He was already.
I think he goes back to the Ranger job then. And
Hey, bro.
here's what I think. I think that the Islanders, like the owner or the president of the team, tries his hardest to recruit like a playoff head coach or assistant coach. Like
Yeah.
I don't know about
he's
you,
a
but
good coach, bro.
I would
No,
love
ready?
to take like the Panthers assistant coach maybe or the Lightning
All right.
like
I'm
maybe
sorry,
if we're lucky enough we can steal John Cooper or something.
Thomas, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but we're probably just gonna end it here. Because this is gonna go on. Like I can already tell.
Yeah.
But
Islanders fans can stay happy that Lou's been fired.
Yes.
Yeah.
GM
always saying
update
that
will
for
happen
Islander
probably in the
fans.
next few weeks.
But yeah, that was a pretty decent
Yeah,
episode
yeah,
with the time we had.
Yeah, fuck the Rangers. Yeah.
Oh, yo, Billy Brooks not gonna like that one. Oh my. Anyways, um,
Oh.
uh,
Oh.
that we're gonna do weekly updates on the playoffs, NBA